correctly with the correct amount.
You are tuned into Dash A Fire Podcast.
This is Dash A Fire Podcast. This is Dash A Fire Podcast with Dashai. Reggae Vegan Lifestyle.
Greetings and welcome. You are tuned into the Dash A Fire Podcast, Episode 1. I am your host, Dashai, broadcasting out of sunny San Diego, California. I'm very excited to bring together reggae music and vegan food because these are two aspects of my life which mean a lot to me. Many years ago, I began my journey which started with Rastafari, leading me to reggae music and a vegetarian lifestyle. Those are things which inspire me in my life daily, and I hope they will inspire you as well. Each episode of the Dash A Fire Podcast will bring you the latest and greatest in reggae music and glimpses into the vegan lifestyle with interviews, top 5 aka the Fire 5, food for thought, and more. Be sure to subscribe via SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/Dash A Fire Podcast or on iTunes as well as other podcast sites. Feel free to make a link with suggestions, tunes, or if you just want to make a link, go check the Dash A Fire Facebook page, or you can check us on Instagram at Dash A Fire Podcast. In this episode, we will be featuring new tunes and rhythms like the Radicali Rhythm by Flash Hit Records, plus new tunes from Chino, Coral Fire, and more. Also, be sure to stay tuned for this episode's interview with Al Ito and Vegan Didi of Vegan Food Share. Stay tuned to check this episode's Fire 5 and some dancehall juggling with a new tune from our brethren Boom Stepper, produced by Tribe of King's own DJ Unite. Plus the Bad Fever rhythm with Gappy Ranks, Assassin, Deli Ranks, Sizzla, as well as the Boof Bap rhythm with a hot tune by Spice, Needle Eye. Plus the big after party rhythm from Chimney Records. Thanks to this episode's sponsor, AFA, Animals Helping People, People Helping Animals, and be sure to check their Facebook page to see how you might be able to help animals or how animals might be able to help you. So let's start this cast with this brand new tune with a nice combination from our brethren Ja Sun alongside Bobby Hustle. Big thing called Reggae Anthem.
You are in tune to Dash A Fire Podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. Scene.
All in calling is good thing call the sun and us. From the beat drop off, we get you back up off the wall. Alright. Hey, say string up the sound and we come to town. It's a reggae party. Boom. Give me a little John Hot, little D Brown and a little Gregory. Cause I feel like skanking to the beat. And this here reggae music so sweet.
Dash A Fire, pull up.
All in calling is good thing call.
That's right, one more time you're tuned into the Dash A Fire Podcast, Episode 1. Brand new tune, Ja Sun, Bobby Hustle.
Say string up the sound and we come to town. It's a reggae party. Boom. Give me a little John Hot, little D Brown and a little Gregory. Cause I feel like skanking to the beat. And this here reggae music so sweet.
We have to big up a selector, we make the track spin. And the youths pan the corner, we rock and come in.
Me make this one another reggae anthem. Me make this one another reggae anthem.
We have to big up our producer, we build the rhythm. And bring the old school style, come back again.
This one, belong in a reggae top 10. It belong in a reggae top 10. Miss a big up every posse, miss a large up every crew. The worldwide massive, this one it is for you all. If you love the reggae music, the same way we do. You love it more than rice and peas and calilo. Reggae music is the king's music, that's why Babylon not like it. It promote unity, love and harmony, all now them want fight it. They want push it down, wanna keep it on the ground, wanna see we flop. But Jaja roots and culture can't stop.
We have to big up a selector, we make the track spin. And the youths pan the corner, we rock and come in.
Me make this one another reggae anthem. Me make this one another reggae anthem.
We have to big up our producer, we build the rhythm. school style come back again.
This one belongs in a reggae top 10. It belongs in a reggae top 10.
Rockers party, this is a rockers party. With the one that the sun, you know I'm me name Bobby. Steam and steam up like a cup of hot tea. Cool and deadly, so we styling. Me feel the rhythm, so me wine pan a girl. She feel the same, I see subliminal. DJ play the classics, two tenor metals. That kind of skill you can't buy with paper. We have to big up a selector, we make the track spin. And the youths pan the corner, we rock and come in.
Me make this one another reggae anthem. Me make this one another reggae anthem.
We have to big up our producer, we build the rhythm. And bring the old school style come back again.
This one belongs
This is a brand new rhythm called the Radicali Rhythm by Flash Hit Records.
We no want no cliche. Do no matter come here with no cliche. Talking to the singers and the DJs. Do no matter come here with no cliche.
Voice of Mr. Kabaka Pyramid.
Yo, me say me nah knock no one style. But no DJ out the road only have one style. Them just a use the same rhyme schemes and delivery for catch the people for the time being. The following thing me a beg you no fit tap it. This Jacka play 20 song about the same topic. What is coming like them inspiration and them brain get clog up. So them sing say them can't get thump up nor bad up. That a cliche. No matter come here with no cliche. Talking to the singers and the DJs. Do no matter come here with no cliche. Music, we no want no cliche. Do no matter come here with no cliche. Talking to the singers and the DJs. Do no matter come here with no cliche.
The family can afford a cook and get a button. Sight the youths ever run them tell me Babylon I come my sister rasterize the shaker bingy man go get the drum. Sean man a chat and burn them down. Wow, in China you're right, there is no need to fear. Jah will never give you more than what you can bear. I smell the herbs and I try John air. All them find a dust the smoke in the air. Cause I have on this fire, the music all a fire. Oh, burn Babylon and lift your higher. Them can't trick we cause we know say them a liar. Tell them about the healing of the nation we require. That's why me burn the fire, the music all a fire. Burn Babylon and lift your higher. Them can't trick we cause we know say them a liar. Tell them about the healing of the nation we require. Yeah, the type of herbs are strictly kush or purpose skunk. Babylon no burn this now no meds got them a punk. But I rather fi I more than fi junk. See they know what build them a pop and brains a junk. Full time them free up the herbs and put a band pan cigarette. Have you ever seen a herbalist with tubing at them neck? It just decrease me anger, give me a meds and ease me stress. Cause if them legalize marijuana, so no cancer can forget me. Burn the fire, the music all a fire. Burn Babylon and lift your higher. Them can't trick quick and we know say them a liar. Tell them about the healing of the nation we require. Burn the fire, the music all a fire. Burn Babylon and lift your higher. Them can't trick quick cause we know say them a liar. Tell them about the healing of the nation we require. Say me love me marijuana. Yeah, bill it up on every corner. Me say I smoke weed and I smoke a lot. Yeah, me love me chalice that is made out of coconut. Yo, the man that trouble coke, then a joke of that. You can call me herbalist, you can call me Sir Smoke a lot. Claire. That's why me up the burning fire, the music all a fire. Burn Babylon, all lift your higher.
Play by the musical thing. Love is all I bring, bun, mind and thing. Burn them up. 121, Flash It Records. I tell you. Here we go. I know them boy, they bad mind, them steal so from morning. And not from before 99, we a be out, we warning. Say we not like bad mind people. Them not like with them a grudge if we vehicle. That's a top bag of things and that's for the very evil. But if them ever
walk in a group and pass to them. Them no want see me strike, me no want see them. Man, I step up in a life, them want to take. Every day me pursue me now, riches me want now. Me a live the life and live who no fi be the dreamer. Talk to the bad mind fast to them. Them a walk in a group and pass to them. Them no want see me strike, me no want see them. Man, I step up in a life, them want to take. Every day me pursue me now, riches me want now. Me a live the life and live who no fi be the dreamer. Now them boy they bad mind, them stay so from morning. And not from before 99 we a be out we warning. Say we no like bad mind people. Them no like with them a grudge if we vehicle. Shut up bag of things and that's what they fear evil. But if them ever make me right so feel like a whistle when them see me stepping out. Straight sitting ragamuffin dressing on down to Empress by my side and me say spliff to me mouth. Trail a load of that girl from his corner so now tracking device them boy them don't know me route now. Now leave me soldier so me don't leave me scout and it for 911. Ready fi come out. When we come out people scream and shout. Because we ready for them, we ready for them, we radical. Ready for them, we ready for them, cause we no normal. Ready for them, we ready for them, we radical. This I want your name radical. Okay, because we ready for them, we ready for them, we radical. Ready for them, we ready for them, cause we no normal. Ready for them, we ready for them, we radical. This I want your name radical. Them a fi run like bolt when them see me program. Big things are one cause me no normal. Google take a search in bigger than Pentagon. Big up Jamaica where me come from. Paparazzi them a watch me. We are the paparazzi. German are the Nazi. If I lie please forgive me. Reggae before rap and if I lie just forgive me. Everything on file are you ready? Because we ready for them, we ready for them, we radical. Ready for them, we ready for them, cause we no normal. Ready for them, we ready for them, we radical. This I want your name radical. Again, ready for them, we ready for them, we radical. Ready for them, we ready for them, cause we no normal. Ready for them, we ready for them, we radical. I'm a ding.
Inna device, me say inna device, yeah. Inna device, me say inna device, boy. Inna device, me say inna device, yeah, boy, yeah. Inna device, me say inna device, yeah. Inna device, me say inna device, yeah. Oh 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 yeah.
Why you say million?
You got to be thankful.
Gotta be thankful.
It's not about money, you could have a bank full.
At the most high.
It looks like I got to remind you it's all about love in this time, yeah.
Love with that.
Pick up a pen and a book, me say don't pick up a nine, no.
Don't do that.
Let positive energy flow in your life, just like a breeze blow. You're just gonna show the right way for us.
The most.
And I know that, and everything I do is so glorious. Hey, hey. Vibes so flow, I'm feeling so much.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Love the vibe so much, that's why the music can't done. Real fireman, you know what be a fire me burn. Chant now ya bing a beat, come go jump. The vibes are mad the oja, make it run. Time to be joyful and have some fun. Natural aspects, words of wisdom. They with me in the vibes, you know the lyrics can't done. And the fire burn like the sun. Whoa.
Inna device, me say inna device, boy. Inna device, me say inna device, boy. Inna device, me say inna device.
Every time.
Yeah, boy, yeah. Inna device, me say inna device,
That's
yeah.
right.
Inna device, me say inna device, yeah.
Watch this.
These are the days when the fittest survive and the meek shall inherit the earth. And no surprise, every country decriminalize, now the weed that replenish the earth. If you're not wise, not your eyes, you're gonna meet your demise. The weak shall be buried in dirt. Weeping and moaning and gnashing of teeth, you're weak and even your belly will hurt.
brand new Chino, a thing called Zion Step. Give thanks, y'all, for tuning into the Dash of Fire podcast. One more time, Chino.
These are the days when the fittest survive and the meek shall inherit the earth. And no surprise, every country decriminalize, now the weed that replenish the earth. If you're not wise, not your eyes, you're gonna meet your demise. The weak shall be buried in dirt. Weeping and moaning and gnashing of teeth, you're weak and even your belly will hurt. Here man a plan and a plot, how many head for birds and them not do many like research. Remember say we are prince and princesses on the earth. Now feel like a penny's worth. Been through hills and valleys and many rivers. Happiness that we deserve. No man we used to war like any reserve can step in the enemy turf. False prophets tell we step in the church. Gotta come January 1st. We're more than one people gather the reason, but Jah remember say them is the church. In the abundance of water, me look up with that to see many still dead for thirst. While my brother them are dead for turf. That's why I step out of Babylon we step. Now the Gideon we step. I am on a step. The Rasta man a step. Bingy man a step. Watch a Bobo man a step. Israelite step. Now, me go so then. No weak heart can be part of Jah army. Have a school Bible and street smart. When the Gideon come, them run knock up them sweetheart. Me check say them did firm, them weak in a them knee part, yo. Weak heart can be part of Jah army. You can't get coward when it start. Jah forever there beside we when we walk. Trod into the east pass. Frankie music so we a step. I and I a step. I am on a step. The Rasta man a step.
Brand new Chino right there, a thing called Zion Step. Definitely get used to that tune. And as promised, brand new Coro Fire, thing called Red Eyes.
No judge me through my eyes red, yeah. I just the ganja man a smoke and a mess. And it's just a good lamb spread, yeah. Light up the chronic and we floating again. Load up the country cause a time for your livet. Me and me hydrant them a bun it, make it marinate. Blessing from the earth, one of the best things Jah create. Stresses of the world must set the cess eradicate. Yo, it's so good me have to light it as my wake. Read a couple scriptures and then go meditate. Fun King Selassie wisdom make the message resonate. It purify my mental state. Me tell you say no judge me through my eyes red, yeah. I just the ganja man a smoke and a mess. And it's just a good lamb spread, yeah. Light up the chronic and we floating again. No judge me through my eyes red, yeah. I just the ganja man a smoke and a mess. And it's just a good lamb spread, yeah. Light up the chronic and we floating again. The healing herb of me I read between the lines, yeah. Guess that's why Babylon no want it legalized. More we burn the herb, the more we see the King as Christ. Not the up way, just like the ancient Nazarite, yeah. I got the dirty Babylonian, them no lie. Them not gonna see we burn that thing, they not them fight. Now go turn no pocket, burn the sniffing off the white. Not the poor head off a matches when it strike. Alright, now judge me through my eyes red, yeah. I just the ganja man a smoke and a mess. And it's just a good lamb spread, yeah. Light up the chronic and we floating again. Now judge me through my eyes red, yeah. I just the ganja man a smoke and a mess. And it's just a good lamb spread, yeah. Light up the chronic and
Dash of Fire mistake.
Me got the country from the left hand side. So when you see the red in my eyes, no conviction starts in my mind so high. And this your part of we culture so nice. Now we buff it front of all eyes. The same dirty cast that made Maria die. Oh, I buff it till a morning, morning, morning. Or in a sunny afternoon. I just light up my blunt and listen to my favorite tune. Plant it in my garden, garden, garden. Oh, on a sunny afternoon. Marijuana, I tell you it's my favorite food. Oh, feeling irate. I'm feeling Some smoke it for the style, some smoke to fit profile. But I and I smoke the chalice to lift my meditation sky high. Some smoke it for the style, some smoke to fit profile. But I smoke to keep my meditation sky high. So me burn it in the morning, or in the sunny afternoon. I just rolled up my blunt and listened to my favorite tune. Me plant it in my garden. Oh, on a sunny afternoon. Marijuana, I tell you, it's my favorite food.
Creation provided the marijuana for the heights to be guided by the marijuana. And the nation relying on the marijuana. If I want thing, Jamaica lead the way with Rastafari. Save the day, cause him supply them with the marijuana. While the government tell life on the marijuana. So it's up to I and I to free the marijuana. Rastafari lead the way, with the liberty we maintain. For years they persecute I, send police to hunt and kill, raid and burn up for farming, and send the youths them go a jail. No hypocrisy presenting itself as good business practice. When the former colonizers want to meet with Rastafari to work out logistics, when creation provided the marijuana for the heights to be guided by the marijuana, and the nation relying on the marijuana. If I want things, Jamaica lead the way with Rastafari. Save the day, cause him supply them with the marijuana. While the government tell life on the marijuana. So it's up to I and I to free the marijuana. Rastafari lead the way, with the liberty we make.
So finally, this naughty dread can smoke in a peace. No have to take no offense from no police. I man was waiting, I was praying, I was hoping for the days like these. Say finally, yeah, naughty dread can smoke in a peace. No have to take no offense from no police. I man was waiting, I was praying, I was hoping for the days like these. Remember when me used to have this stuff it in my socks or my shoes. Come and never want me mama see me pan now news. That holy sacrament it truly changed my views. From the very first draw, inspiration I owes. The marijuana plant ain't just another plant. Made me forget all my cats and moderate all my wants. Them say it make you rebel against what? Babylon schemes and plots. But finally, this naughty dread can smoke in a peace. I mean no have to run from no police. I man was waiting, I was praying, I was hoping for the days like these. Say finally, yeah, naughty dread can smoke in a peace. I mean no have to run from no police. I man was waiting, I was praying, I was hoping for the days like these.
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle scene.
That's right, y'all. Once again, give thanks for tuning in to the Dash of Fire podcast. Right there was a big bad rhythm, the Stemma's rhythm with Deep Ja'i, Ja 9, and of course Jesse Royal with the big tune called Finally. And before that we had Chino with Zion Step and the Coral Fire with Eyes Red. And starting off the section from the tippy top, we had the Radicali rhythm by Flash Hit Records with our brethren Jason alongside Bobby Hustle with Reggae Anthem, personally one of my favorite tunes right now, as well as Kabaka Pyramid with No Cliche, Ja Vinci with Burn the Fire, maybe we can get him to do Dash of Fire, War 21 with Bad Mind People, and of course our brethren Papa Michigan from Michigan and Smiley with a thing called Ready for Them. And of course, sealing off that rhythm right there was our brethren Million Styles alongside Rebellious with a thing called Entity Vibes. Speaking of vibes, we're going to keep things moving right here on the Dash of Fire podcast. We're going to go ahead and get on to the interview with Vegan Food Share. That's Al Ito and Vegan Didi. A couple months ago, I linked up with them up in LA. We went to a really nice pizza spot called Cruisers, all vegan, top-notch pizza. And we had a really good vibe, made a nice connect. I've been following them on Instagram for a little while now, and they really promote the vegan lifestyle, as well as they're big fans of reggae music. So it's only naturally that I linked up with them. So we're gonna get into a little interview. Check the vibes.
Greetings and welcome. You are listening to the Dash of Fire podcast, and right now on the phone we got Al Ito and Didi from Vegan Food Share. What's up, family? How's it going?
Yo. Going good.
All right. You want to let the people know who you guys are and what Vegan Food Share is all about?
Yeah, what's up? I'm Al. Grew up in LA. Was originally from the Philippines. And my wife Dee, LA native, Hollywood native, all around gangster. She'd be the foundation of what Vegan Food Share really is. Aside from my motivation on going vegan was primarily because of health, and slowly transitioned into an ethical lifestyle where I don't exploit animals by wearing them or use them for entertainment. Aside from nurturing them and petting them and keeping them as pets.
Right.
So other than that, went vegan about 6 years ago because of my grandfather. He had pancreatic cancer, and I learned through my wife that it was overconsumption of animal proteins over time. So that immediately really impacted me as a young adult, and seeing that made me think there's got to be a way to treat it. Got to be a way to at least help him out.
Right.
Prolong his life, and that happened to be a plant-based diet, and slowly transitioned into the whole ethical aspect of veganism. So that's the gist of how we got started in the whole veganism lifestyle.
Nice. So how did you guys get started as Vegan Food Share? What kind of motivated you guys to? I know you guys, Vegan Food Share pretty much has a big, huge Instagram community. And so how did you guys get started with that?
Well, we were the short story is we were at a potluck, and we were this was like our first vegan potluck, and it was dope to see everybody sharing good vibes, sharing the food, sharing all the stories about how they went vegan and all that good stuff. And so I got home and I was like, what else is out there? What else is on the internet? And we were on Instagram, but we weren't really on it for like food or anything like that. It was mostly like cats, food and cats, I guess.
Right.
And we were just messing around. I started seeing people like posting up food, and I was like, where's the love for vegan food and all that? And so just naturally just decided to come up with an Instagram account and just kind of like it was like a joke. Just see there's that many vegans out here. Like, oh, okay, we'll see. Like we didn't know any other vegans aside from each other and maybe a few here and there. So we just kind of tested the waters on Instagram and told people, hey, why don't you tag your food, Vegan Food Share, and you can tell us your story. And that kind of like resonated with a lot of people because they found an outlet to be who they are and present something that they believe is a better alternative to what's being eaten out there.
Right.
So that kind of just snowballed, and everybody was doing it, and everybody was like taking pictures of food, and to me that was kind of like silly, like who the heck takes pictures of their food and puts it on the internet? Like that whole idea was kind of new to me, and seeing how great that was and how everybody loved that whole concept, I think that kind of just helped itself.
Nice. When did you realize I mean, at first, I know you guys, I'm sure you guys started getting more and more supporters. And when did you realize, well, this is like turning into like beyond us, you know what I mean? Like a symbol for a lot of other people.
I don't know, man. To be honest, I think quietly it's been something in the back of people's minds about not just, you know, vegan food share, but just the concept in general of like, you know, should I really be eating this, and what sort of impact am I making by contributing to something that I know isn't the best for my health or as ethical as most people think it might be. I think just knowing that there's a lot more documentaries out there, there's a lot more material, resources, events. You know, we got Vegan Beer Fest that we be repping and rolling out to,
right?
And you know, that something like that is a lot more appealing to newbies, because I think overall the best, you know, one of the best ways to get people involved with this is through food and through some sort of fun social interactive gathering. And,
so when you say Vegan Beer Fest, can you explain to some of the people out there that might not really get it? I mean, even myself, I tell people about it, and they're like, "What do you mean Vegan Beer Fest?" Can you explain to people like what it is?
Yeah, sure. The vegan, the full name is Vegan Beer and Food Fest, and it was started by another mysterious social media wonder, Quarry Girl, and Nick Adler, and in association with like Tony Darthaway. There's a bunch of people that are on it, Golden Boy, and these are big people in the community that decided, you know, enough is enough. Let's just have fun with it. And, you know, through that, the education started to come in naturally. Because, you know, the questions come in like, why is beer not vegan? I thought beer is vegan. Well, no, they use animal products to process it. You know, we don't want to get into the details of how it's done, but that's you know, something that people start to look into and wonder. You know, if people aren't really concerned about it, that's not a big deal either. But for that idea to be out there that beer isn't vegan, necessarily vegan 100% of the time, you know, that should be some sort of alarm bell to you and try to figure out, like, even, you know, the best things that will give you a nice form of entertainment will also be contributing to something that is basically wrong.
Right.
Which we feel strongly about it, and we feel that, you know, it's not necessary to be exploiting a living being, living creature for our own, you know, exploits. But
right,
other people have different philosophies about that, and we just want to be out there and let people know that there is an option. You know, it's all love either way. You come through, we help you out. It's all love.
Right. So with Vegan Food Share and your huge Instagram community, what are you guys doing outside of Instagram? What do you guys have going on, you know, in the future of Vegan Food Share?
Well, we've got a lot of different things that we want to do with it. For the most part, it's basically a platform that anyone can hop on. You know, with the proper education and sourcing of information between different communities. I think with that should be something that most people can't deny at this point. We're basically, you know, at a point. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but, you know, we're basically at a point where the environment is basically tipping over. And I want to be one of those optimists that think that something like this will definitely make a huge impact and change in people's consciousness. Because, you know, you could be about it, you could do this, you could do all that, but when you're not constantly thinking about your next step or the next step of evolution, we find that it's to your own detriment. And it's something that everybody should be at least experiencing at least once in their life. Not veganism per se and lifestyle, but at least get your eating habits straight and do something that's a little bit different than what you normally do. Because the impact of let's say a quarter pounder, I think it's about like 660 gallons of water that's wasted in order to process something like that, and being in a drought stricken state, and pretty soon it's going to be like the whole Western Hemisphere. It's just something to think about. It's like,
right.
And, it's the hard facts. And today I was reading something from the Tesla guy, Elon Musk. He made a statement that kind of, I think, was poking fun at the idea that we're basically at the brink of no return. And he said something that I really hope humans will be around in the next 20 years. Something to that effect. And, it might sound joking, he might be joking, but, this guy basically is running the game with the whole automotive industry. And not only that, just alternative energy.
Yeah, and what people say, when the people joke, there's a little bit of truth in it.
Right, exactly. And coming from a guy like that, joke or not, that has to have some sort of impact on you. And any little bit that we can do, shouldn't give up. And I think that's kind of like our vibe right now, is like, do what you do, but, at least be able to share your experience and tell everybody that this is a good thing. There's no hate, there's no love, aside from all the criticism and all the ridicule. It's legit. It's something you definitely don't want to F with, because, there's going to be more and more people that are more aware and cautious about it. And if you look now, you go out to a restaurant, there's at least one vegan, vegetarian option. Major cities at least. But who's to say that, you can't make that sort of influence, that sort of impact to a community that has no idea what you're talking about. And that's beautiful. When you come from nothing, when you don't know anything about it, and you become a huge advocate for it, that definitely, resonates with a lot of people's hearts, because that's just, plain and simple, inspired. So regardless of what you're gonna do, as long as it inspires you, that's our goal.
Yeah, man. So if people that follow you, they definitely recognize that you guys obviously promote and share the vegan lifestyle. But how does reggae music play a role within vegan food share and you guys' motivation?
I think that their inspiring music, their lyrics, their conscious message, their uplifting music, and it just resonates with us. We live that lifestyle. Most Rastas, they don't eat meat, they don't eat greta, so we relate in that aspect. They're mostly vegan, and we just a similar lifestyle, and we support their movement. And we do plan to bring both of these movements together in the near future. And it's all in the works. That's all I have to say. I don't know how much more I have allowed to say.
Yeah, it's definitely happening right now, Didi, with the Dacha 5 podcast, bringing reggae music and vegan lifestyle together to show people, the oneness of it all.
Exactly. And a lot of people are ignorant about veganism itself, and the same way with the Rasta lifestyle, and we can bring that message out and open up people's minds and open up the eyes of a new community, and have them listen to the lyrics of this music and how powerful and spiritual it is. They'll put it together and hopefully we can attract those people and inspire them as well, the way that music inspires us. But yes, definitely we do want to get together with a few of these really good rich reggae artists from Jamaica, and yes, it's all in the works as we speak.
So, speaking of reggae music and, of course, the artists and things, what are some of your guys' favorite tunes that you guys are listening to right now?
Oh, man. Well, right now it was a new single released by Kiznamdi and Champion, and we hit number 1 on the iTunes reggae genre, and we're really excited, and we've been bumping it daily. Kiznamdi is one of our favorites. Chronics as well, and oh my gosh, Protege. I mean, we've got, a handful of these artists that we just love. Kabaka Pyramid and his messages and about politics and the way that he reveals the truth. For example, with his song Well Done, and we're just inspired by all of these guys, and John Ryan as well, and Calissa, and I can go on, and Josie Royale.
Nice. Have you been looking at my playlist over here?
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. Scene.
The race has begun, I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive, seizing every moment that comes up in this life. Climbing to a higher heights, up the eyes of a tiger, fist of a fighter, I'm a survivor. If you have the heart of a lion, push up your lighter, blaze up the fire. Only way up, no turning back, we stay up. Victorious we came up, no change up. Make way for the champion, 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 champion. Looking at the champion, 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 champion. Looking at the champion, 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 champion. Follow your heart, listen your soul through every endeavor. I'm feeling the pressure, never say never, I'm fighting forever. I shoot for the stars, I follow my dreams, I'm stepping much closer. I'm firm to the ground, can't push me over. The fire within me blazing, every mistake I'm embracing. The world is yours for the taking, the passion within me raging. Not gonna fall or falter, yes, me firm like the rock at Gibraltar. Man, a warrior just like a Spartan. Every obstacle up against slaughter. Every day we step it up and work harder. Only way up, no turning back, we stay up. Victorious we came up, no change up. Make way for the champion, 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 champion. Looking at the champion, 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 champion. Looking at the champion, 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 champion.
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. Scene.
This one's for all the politicians, them. Sure, inna your face, them a smile up. Behind your back, of money, them a pile up. Try to start your business and them quick for spoil up. Hey, well done, Mr. Politician Man. You done a wonderful job at tear down with country demolition, man. Sibbly bang, well done, Mr. Politician Man. You done such a great job selling out the country with your business plan. Well, you forget a round of applause for all the work you're doing. Decisions where you make will left the country in a ruins, yo. Strictly personal gain you're pursuing, so the tax rate higher than the planes where you're fluing. We gonna make you deal with the IMF, knowing on a box side, none of sugar cane left. The hotels and the beaches, the Spanish them go screeching. Me no know how you do it, but all my office say is well done, Mr. Politician Man. I must congratulate you. You done a wonderful job at tear down with country demolition, man. Skibbly bang, well done, Mr. Politician Man. You done such a great job selling out with country with your business plan. What kind of plan? Which is to keep poverty and unemployment on the rise. Corruption and not to mention the lies. Election and when the tension arise, so you buy with Kentucky, not to mention the fries. Anything to secure your vote, and then you rob the people to secure your boat. We go Goat Island where the Chinese own. The whole Jamaica is a Chinese loan. But tell you well done, Mr. Politician Man. You done a wonderful job at tear down with country demolition, man. Skibbly bang, well done, Miss Politician Lady. You done such a great job selling out the country and you still not pay with.
Boy, where you gonna run now that the Gideon star? When all the money that they rob from ghetto youths ain't enough to fly you to Mars. When the system you defend start break down like a Lego. When the whole world becomes a ghetto, that's when you realize the whole of we are ghetto people. So tell me some about the slave, don't forget the people. Get the people, call them all. Remember Haile Selassie never left the people. No time at all, not even an inch. Oh no. Give me a phone, a demaka ital no grabber. Make me cool and start up on the rhythm proper. Every you top shot up at the zigzagger. Make me show you what a clock a strike in a jam rock ya. Politician them a chat a tongue sharp like maca. Them not no vision, them a scammer. We a wave the banner. What kind of honor? Uno not treat the youths with honor. Make me show no a vibes. Not true you living uptown. When the banks fall down, then the whole of we a get a youths. And me poor, you rich, but when the pole shift, then the whole of we a get a youth. And me black, you white, but when famine strike, then the whole of we a get a youth. On that day when you trade your Rolls Royce for a grain of rice, that's when you realize that the whole of we a get up people. Get up people. So tell me about the slave, don't forget the people. Get up people. Get up people. Remember Haile Selassie never.
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle scene.
What are some of you guys' top spots or meals that you guys had on your experience of eating vegan food?
Oh man, I like no particular order. We got to give a huge shout out to my boy Andrew and his dad Ruben and the whole family out there and all of them. They're a family-run business in Eagle Rock. They're called Organics LA. If anybody's out here in Eagle Rock, LA area, you guys got to check it out. It's worth visiting. It's a nice little deli. Like a little mom and pop shop, all vegan, vegetarian stuff, and the food that they make is legitimately a vegan maker. Because you bring somebody that does not know anything about it, or if you don't know anything about vegan food, or you happen to walk in and saw somebody eating a dope ass burger, you won't even think, you won't even ask. If you didn't know what that place was, you probably wouldn't even ask if it was real meat. But you being a vegan, of course, you would ask that because that's what vegans do. They gotta ask. But
that's definitely on my list right now. So
that's what I'm saying. Organic LA. Yo, what did I have the last time I was there? I usually get the Southern Belle, That's a fried chicken patty with mashed potatoes and gravy. I know it's not the healthiest. Hey, it's all good. Vegan doesn't have to be 100% healthy all the time. You gotta have some sort of moderation.
True.
Overall, it's healthy for the animal because you're not killing it. So that's my rebuttal right there. But yeah, Organic LA is dope. Crossroads Kitchen out on Melrose, West LA area. Is that West LA area? Yeah. That spot is doing new things. They're taking gourmet cooking to a whole different level. Plant-based. Oh my goodness. That's run by Chefs Tal and Chef Scott. What other spots that you like there?
Sun Cafe. They serve mostly raw vegan cuisine, and it's one of my favorite spots as well. We've got Vin Loy Tofu, Vietnamese food. Yes, it's one of my favorite Vietnamese spots. And you've got Shojin out in good old Tokyo as well. And they were actually rated one of the top Japanese restaurants, I believe, by LA Weekly. Not just one of the top vegan Japanese restaurants, but one of the top Japanese restaurants in LA. They're pretty delicious as well. And we experienced Cafe Gratitude yesterday out in Santa Monica. They were pretty good as well.
And then we went to Native Foods because our boy T can't eat coconut because everything out there was all coconut based. Mostly everything there was coconut based. That's what you'll find in mostly raw vegan cuisine. They'll use coconut oil, coconut sugar, basically coconut everything. It's a vital ingredient when it comes to that. But you could always make, vegan food without all of that. In that particular case, we kind of left T hanging, so we brought him the Native Foods. Cooked himself up with a chicken ranch burger. We're naming these all out. Yo, where's the spot at?
No, I have to mention the vegan taqueria out in the Bay Area.
Oh, yeah,
we were just blown away by them. Last weekend they had like vegan carnitas asada.
Al pastor.
Al pastor tripe. And these handmade tortillas, and this is like old school on the street carts. And I mean, if you guys are out there, you guys have to check them out. They're on IG. The vegan taqueria.
And
I can't wait for you guys to come down here to San Diego. I got a couple spots for you guys, definitely.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Definitely.
Hell yeah. No, definitely, yeah. And let's go back to Venlo real quick. Venlo Tofu, the guy's run by Kevin Tran. Anybody out there wants to see what a vegan athlete looks like? He definitely takes the cake with that. He's one of the best ambassadors for vegan health and fitness. And vegan food, because he knows exactly what he's eating. He knows what to put in his body before he competes. So he makes like really ridiculous vegan Vietnamese dishes. You got pho, you got what else? What else is on there? Yeah, the pho. I had the udon, curry udon noodles. He does crazy stuff. And it's all vegan. And he does like ultra marathons. That guy's like my hero right now. That's my New Year's resolution right there.
And what's his name again?
His name is Kevin Tran. He's on Instagram. Instagram name is Tofu Robot. And he got that name was given to him by none other than Quarry Girl. And let's we want to give respect to people that came before us in the whole blogging community, because Quarry Girl was one of the first ones to go out there and do vegan food justice. Basically, she'd go out there, tell people what the ingredients are. She'd blog about it, write about it, recommend it, and she developed this huge archive throughout the time that she was doing this. And she was basically running the game when it comes to vegan beer and food fest, along with Nick Adler and Tony Sarsoy. So those guys deserve as much recognition as we do, along with everybody else that gets on their page. Because
hopefully we can get them on the show sometime. So
yeah,
great.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
So is there any dish or meal or anything that you haven't tried that you're wishing that somebody would make it vegan, or you want to go try something?
Yeah, I mean, I attempted to make vegan albondigas, and I still have to perfect the meatballs, but I'm getting close. But yeah, vegan albondigas growing up were my favorite Mexican dish.
And what is that exactly?
It's like a kind of like a meatball stew of some sort. It's got rice, and these meatballs are handmade with mint and onion and tomato, and it's just got some crazy flavors, and I do miss that. It's my favorite Mexican dish.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't miss a thing, honestly. I don't miss a thing because with vegan food you could basically make anything. You just gotta use your imagination. It's all in the spices. But
so
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, is there anything that you want to try then? That, like, I know, like a lot of people ask me, oh, how you miss ice cream? Well, there's vegan ice cream. You know, there's this.
Yeah.
So is there a dish that you heard about that you haven't tried yet?
Yeah, you know what it is? Actually, deviled eggs. That's a trip, right? Like, it sounds gross. As a vegan, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds gross. If you really know what an egg is.
Yeah.
and how that is taken out from an animal, or how it's processed through a farm and all that. But anyways, I don't want to get too vegan on you, but an egg, either an egg or deviled eggs, and they're getting close. Follow your heart.
Yeah. I think
you heard about that, right?
Yeah. Go ahead, let the people know.
Yeah, follow your heart. Local business out here in LA. They're coming out with a vegan egg. You probably see them on Whole Foods. They've got, vegan ranch. What else do they have? They have Thousand Island.
Their cheese is my favorite cheese to actually use when I make
you like
pizza.
their cheese?
Yeah, I like their cheese way over Diet. No offense, Diet. Diet is good for other things, but I really Follow Your Heart vegan cheese is my favorite cheese, hands down.
No, respect. No, definitely. And that's the thing. Like, I don't miss cheese because I'm more of a connoisseur of vegan cheese now. I don't need to eat an animal product to say that I miss it, or have something that I had before and miss it. But I'm not gonna lie, like I still want to make vegan ribs. It sounds gross, but there's always ways to make the texture and consistency the way that meat was. And some people might think, oh, that's gross. Why would you do that if you're vegan? Short answer is because I can.
Right. Well, for me personally, with the vegan shrimps, they're too real for me. But I just never really liked. Yeah. I've never really liked fish growing up before I became vegan. But certain faux meats or whatever, they're too real for me. Like when I eat soy chicken per se, I don't think of it as soy chicken or even chicken. I think of it as soy. Yeah. But when I eat the vegan shrimp or the vegan carne asada, it's too real for me.
Exactly.
Me out. But if you're into that, then I'll respect. And if you can find it vegan, even better.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the mentality.
Is there any final words you guys want to, say shout outs or say something to our listeners, supporters out there?
I just want to, say thank you to you for having us and giving us the opportunity to voice our lifestyle on here and be able to provide you guys with a link of how we're doing it with reggae music and how that inspires us. And just follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and working on other outlets like YouTube, and we'll have videos for you guys pretty soon. And it's going to be a wide variety, so feel free to hit us up. We're around.
And thank you to everybody that has supported us in this movement and has come together and, number empowers. We're going to make this happen, and just thank you again for all of our supporters.
So just to get it clear, it's at Vegan Food Share on Instagram and at Vegan Didi on Instagram, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Awesome. Once again, give thanks Al and Dee Dee for taking the time out of your guys' busy schedule to chat with me for a little bit. Hopefully this is not the last time that you guys are on the show, because you guys are making major moves in my opinion, and we definitely want to keep up to what's going on with Vegan Food Share. Give thanks, y'all. We'll see you guys soon.
Respect.
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. Scene.
Big up Vegan Food Share, and of course big up Al Eitel and Vegan Dee Dee for taking the time out for that little interview right there. Hope it was inspiring. And thanks for the support, and definitely Al and Dee Dee, thanks for taking the time out. You guys are a big inspiration what's going on in my life right now with vegan food and of course reggae music, and I'm sure you guys inspire many other people, so give thanks for what you guys do. And right now we're gonna move on to our top 5, aka the Fire 5.
Yeah, this is the Dash of Fire top 5, aka the Fire 5. Zimmy.
Definitely feel free to link us at Facebook on the Dash of Fire page or over on Instagram and have some input on the top 5. So right now we're gonna move on to number 5. It's our brother Protege alongside Jesse Royal and Savannah with a big tune called Sudden Flight.
From the streets of Jamaica coming live and direct. Proud to diggy there, we no need no mic check. Stepping at the place, nobody disrespect. Just I want to get the youths about the choice.
Number 5.
Lordy, now join no party. Look what the politician them do to Claudy. Look what the politician them do to Jim. Him son resurrect it and look what them do to him. Cause they will use and dispose of you, those who are close to you. If you choose to tread the road, you know. So brother, if you are tonight, carry the scars of a coffee. I carry the fire of a Melchizedek. When your mind get a chance, represent. Cause you might have no past, it present. So not take them class, love your past, then resent. So want make it fast, so them last every cent too. So we go back to the ancient ways, untold secrets that remained unchanged. Mentally get unchained. I want goal, I want aim at the same. What you saying?
Got to stay true to the things you know are right. Nothing worth the gain you attain by sudden flight. Rather keep your goals in sight.
True.
Even in the darkest night. Have faith in the Father, the one who shines your light.
Mercy me, them corrupt and covetous sneaker from me. I they am in here, one thing that you say. The intellect a play up on the poor poverty. Nobody now dance to a two-party. Oppression, brainwashing and nefarious schemes to keep the have-nots where they think they ought to be. I man, your promises are better when the poll time close. Then back to the same after we not announce. Rocks down a river bottom, never know say so not. So many of me brother them trapping at the blind. Black full of shot but no food in a pot. What kind of liberty died? I Allah straight up, wake up, sons of Jacob. Lay down their arms, real tools if they take up. Stay up, wake up, sons of Jacob. Time to show the cowards what we made of.
Got to stay true to the things you know are right. Nothing worth the gain you attain by sudden flight. Sister, keep your goals in sight. Even in the darkest night, have faith in the Father, the one who shines your light.
So you've made it, tell me what's the basis? Thinking it's so basic, cruising in the A6. No, that's an illusion in the matrix. When you miss the payments, they gon' come and claim it. You have to be focused, keep the brain fit, keep the flame lit, never twist it when you aim it. So what I'm saying, simple and it plain, it all look the same when it flushing down the drain. Watch them as them shutting up the lane with the rope, gold chain, chrome supping in a hand. Look up on them face, touch a button if you can. Just be try take your place and no nothing for them man. But that no matter cause another come along and I run the place, mother hotter than the summer sun. I see the cycle I repeat, playing God up in your palace with disciples on the streets. East.
Got to stay true to the things you know are right. nothing worth the gain you attain by sudden flight. Sister, keep your goals inside.
That's right, number 5 this episode is our Brethren Protege alongside Jesse Royal and Savannah with a big tune called Sudden Flight. And right here, number 4 is our brother like Kali Buds, produced by our brethren up in Seattle, Loud City. Big tune called Blue Dreams.
Dash with the bush only I grade so. Alright.
Number 4.
Last night I had a dream that I'm sitting on 100-pound weed stack, floating on it like a real boss. No matter touch it when you come cross. I can't see where I'm going. This room so smoky from the herbs and you know it. You think I'm joking, but me red eyes I show it. And every day me drinking I a biggie ras we grow it. Crazy thing, dip on a plane and the high grade me a bring. Cause me want see money run like water they so from a sprinkler. Food off in yam and me want own everything. I feel up every youth hustling. Yeah, no. Alright. Dash with the bush only I grade so. Alright. I'ma say, shit. 10 million of the greenback. And that alone me need and everything black. Cause everybody in the world don't me not gonna lie. Want a little piece, a little comfort. Nah lie, me not go yow it. You know say the medicine I turn me in a poet. It a give me lyrics and I tell me how to flow it. From long time they know the thing good, them feel low it. Crazy thing, they on a plane and the high grade me a bring. Cause me want see money run like water they so from a sprinkler. Food off in yam and me want own everything. I feel up every youth hustling. Yeah, no. Alright.
Number 4 this week is our brethren Kali Buds with a big thing called Blue Dreams, produced by our brethren up in Seattle, Loud City. And now check number 3, the newest of the Marley family on the rise, Skip Marley with a thing called Life.
Even if the skies are gray, I say that I will be there.
Number 3.
This is life, oh life, out there somewhere for me. Life, oh life, This is life, oh life, out there somewhere for me. Life, oh life, How long we gonna last? Living through the past, down the twist and curving road. That's the life you chose. Judge, I made the path. Remember what you had. Remember what you had. Now everything's gone bad. Why you look sad? Why you look so sad? This is life, oh life, out there somewhere for me. Life, oh life, This is life, oh life, out there somewhere for me. Life, oh life, Remember the places we used to roam. You were at the club, they told me you were home. And I forgave with a sigh. I told you everything will be alright. Down the twist and curve and road, which way you toss and turning over. Knock you back, I pull you forward, drag you down, you lift me over. You lift me over, yeah. Down the twist and curve and road, which way you toss and turning over. Knock you back, I pull you forward, drag you down, I lift you over. I lift you over, yeah. This is life, oh life, out there somewhere for me. Life, oh life, This is life, oh life, out there somewhere for me. Life, oh life, So now you wonder why. Now that curvy road. Now you gotta pay the toll. But you can't just lay there and cry. Never give up the fight. Never give up the fight. Doesn't matter where nor when. In the high or low seas, I'll be your friend. Be your friend. Be your friend. I pass by from time to time. You always considered a friend of mine. Yet my friend, still my friend. Always my friend, yeah. This is life. Oh, life. Out there somewhere for me.
Right there was number 3 this episode, Skip Marley with a thing called Life. And now number 2, big combination tune has been busting up the dance halls for a while now. Protege alongside Sarah Lugo with a tune called Really Like You.
Hey, Sarah Lugo in the place. Protege up on the case.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I see you looking my way every day, you know.
Ready to rock?
Number 2.
I leave my house and the day is dawning. I give thanks, it's a beautiful morning. Air is fresh and the streets are yawning. As the clock ticks, heat is crawling in. And there you are again, standing at the corner in your world again.
You know.
Bouncing to the beat.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir, please. I see you in my dreams. I wanna get to know you. 'Cause I really, really like you.
Is that so?
There's something about you.
Is that true?
Don't you think so too? Don't you?
Yeah.
'Cause I really, really like you. There's something about you. Don't you think so too? Don't you?
Yeah. And girl, I coulda never leave you alone. See you every day when you walk in, I'm a zone. Prince to be king, I need a queen, I'm my own. Feel like Hollywood when she come around. You see me in your dream, but I see you in my ride. Hand upon the steering, see there to decide. Easy to decide, there the green, they're right beside me. This is the scenery in my mind, do you like it? 'Cause there she goes again, standing on the corner, hope you noticing. Skanking to the beat, Sarah on repeat. Protege, I speak and I wanna get to know you. 'Cause I really, really like you. There's something about you.
Is that so?
Don't you think so too? Don't you? I really, really like you. There's something about you. Don't you think so too? Don't you?
Oh, Lord have mercy, this man drives me crazy. My imagination is running wild. Hot like a fire, you're my desire. I can't help it, I want you in my life. Tell you, you in my life, I want you in my life.
Alright, from the tippy top, number 5 this week was a Reggae Protege alongside Jesse Royal and Savannah with a thing called Sudden Flight. Number 4 was Collie Buddz with a big tune called Blue Dreams. Number 3, the newest of the Marley family on the rise, Skip Marley with a thing called Life. And right here, number 2 this episode is Sarah Lugo alongside Protege with a tune called Really Like You. And now number 1, Reggae and Ja Cure with a big thing called Life We Live.
Every time you take one step, something pulls you back. But you get back up each time you fall.
Number 1.
Every time you take one step, something pulls you back. But you get back up each time you fall. Wicked people and bad mind lurking in the dark. Every time you take one step, something pulls you back. But you get back up each time you fall. Wicked people and bad mind lurking in the dark. But I have no fear, I walk with Jah. Hey, turn the world off and turn the music on. Just light up another one. Relax and just close your eyes. Oh,
natural. Mystic is in the air. Bob Marley say have no fear. Everything is gonna be alright. Some days are up and some you're down. Week today, tomorrow's gone. Some you lose and some you're gonna win. Hey, that's the life, the life, the life, the life we live. The life, the life we live. Every time you hear this song, put your lighters up. Keep the fire burning in your soul, yeah. Good vibrations everywhere. Feel it in your bones. Too blessed to be stressed is what I sing. Hey, turn the world on and turn the music on. Just light up another one. Relax and just close your eyes. Oh, natural. Mystic is in the air. Bob Marley say have no fear. Everything is gonna be alright. Some days are up and some you're down. Week today, tomorrow's gone. Some you lose and some you're gonna win. Hey, that's the life, the life, the life, the life we live. The life, the life we live. That's the life, the life, the life, the life we live. The life, the life we live.
That was this episode's #1 tune, Ja Cure with the tune called Life We Live. That's personally one of my favorite tunes out right now. And do remember to subscribe to the podcast at SoundCloud /DashOfFire or over on iTunes as well as other podcast sites. And do remember to give us a link on Facebook at the Dash of Fire page or over on Instagram at Dash of Fire Podcast. And do remember, if you catch us on iTunes, to go ahead and write a review because it keeps the vibes going. So right now we're going to move into some dancehall juggling. Big rhythm, big tune right here by our brethren Boom Steppa, produced by Tribe of King's own DJ Unite. Big rhythm called the Rob 4 rhythm. Be on the lookout for some more rhythms and production coming out of Penguin Studios for our brethren Unite. And be sure to check out Boom Steppa's video for this, as well as his EP, Pon the Hustle.
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle scene.
Tell them we are born hustler, hustler, hustler. Yeah, we are born hustler, hustler, hustler. So what we do? Touch the road every day, pon the hustle, pon the hustle, pon the hustle. Touch the road every day, pon the hustle, pon the hustle, pon the hustle. Mama have beg me no get in no trouble. Me say mama had no drugs, me a smuggle. But any boy try stop me food. That boy there, I come is the sudden. In farmer get more than a dozen. Member see where them set up me cousin. Act like them a gangster when them wasn't. So make me tell you something, dog, me not just nothing, yeah. Money green stain for me mind, so me stain on the grind like a train on the line. Even if them crucify me like the savior divine, my name shall remind you of a great mastermind. Mankind them a move unkind, but we born brave, so we got a strong mind. Step in a me quarters, that is a landmine. Fat lady a go sing cause a funeral time. But we touch the road every day, pon the hustle, pon the hustle, pon the hustle. We are born hustler, hustler, hustler. Yeah, so we are born hustler, hustler, hustler. Yeah, we are born hustler, hustler, hustler. Hey, unite. Touch
She road every day on the hustle, on the hustle, on the hustle. My body no got no lazy muscle. On the hustle, on the hustle. So we ever got money in a pocket. We like file in a jacket. In the streets like a plug in the socket. Police that we name in a them docket. I ain't grade got me higher than a rocket. Loaded extra clip for me matic. Haters them a flip like a ratchet.
Once again, this is our brethren Boom Stepper with a big tune called Pon the Hustle, produced by Tribe of King's own DJ Unite. And as promised, we're gonna move into the Bad Fever rhythm with our brethren Gappy Ranks.
The skin of the brain hour, but him and forget kicking at the face hour. Chat him out, slap him lip in the trace. Them thing can't go on in a bad man place hour. The skin of the brain hour, but him and forget kicking at the face hour. Chat him out, slap him lip in the trace. Them thing can't go on in a bad man place hour. Which border, me no dep on a border. The straight as a arrow, me no Lady Gaga. Any man bend, burn up in a hot lava. From him a funny man, bunny man with the lava. You tell me suck me mother, suck back your mother harder. Chuck in a your girl, chuck in a your father. Halls then winner like in farmer. Your last beer ice is desire. Power. You skin of the brain hour, but him and forget kicking at the face hour. Chat him out, snap him lip in the trace. Them thing can't go on in a bad man place hour. You skin of the brain hour, but him and forget kicking at the face hour. Chat him out, snap him lip in the trace. Them thing can't go on in a bad man place.
Singing on with them like it's a song. Living on with them like peace and them sit up for with them like it's a swoop for them the plan. Your woman name must go number one. The way them singing on with them like it's a song. Living on with them like peace and them sit up for with them like it's a swoop for them the plan. Your woman name must go number one. But one thing, no wrong thing with him no can't up in up. Tell me what over business and no one up in up. Oh, you never yet me when me nah nothing up. Tell me why you never catch me when me nah no be my alright. Sense to live like grabbing a barrel crab. Find a dirty hole crawl up in a. And over that try size up. How them a style up. Find a little corner go small up in a. Them a gossip like a gal and in a bag a mix up. With them at the topic them sit down and discuss. Me know say you no carol me name. And I know every day a Christmas. But they them singing on me name like it's a song. Living on with them like peace and land. Them sit down for with them like it's a soap for them weapon. So over name must go number one the way.
If a girl man a look you wanna give you money enough, you fi take him. Girl you fi take him. And him a complain say the girl nah no good stuff. You fi take him. Girl you fi take him. You wanna home record but the man say you full of luck. You fi take him. Girl you fi take him. Girl you a A+ so the man nah go give up. You fi take him. Girl you fi take him. Some girl say them a good as a carry bad order. Can't keep the man so they run down to Obia. Claim say them papa when you check it them a soda. Take a girl man you no bad with no phobia. Girl your thing turn up loud and a deaf him. The girl stress out and a pray for you left him. You give the man happiness because you full of blessing. Oh man you make him smile when you wet him. If a girl man a look you wanna give you money enough, you fi take him. Girl you fi take him. And him a complain say the girl nah no good stuff. You fi take him. Girl you fi take him. You wanna home record but the man say you full of luck. You fi take him. Girl you fi take him. Girl you a A+. So the
This is Dasha Fire Podcast with Dasha.
Mad and mean, big bad machine. Anytime now we speak to you upon the scene, me tell you mad and mean, big bad machine. The fire get we wipe out the whole place clean. Mad and mean, big bad machine. Anytime now gangsters speak to you upon the scene, mad and mean, big bad machine. If them violate, we wipe them out clean. Well, hold on, no stuff fuck up, the guns them back up, gonna master knock up, boys color like crack up, belly cat and police can't rough you back up like a squaddy bunny walkie talkie. Him just a chat up. Gangsters have the whole damn city lock up. Every lane, all the avenues, every road block up. Boys flesh melt and boy bone crack up. Boy I get right, some boy come and off up. Let them rotted face, some black rhino stuff up. Tied up them rats with bullet tip them slack up. Boy skin feel and boy bone crack up. Bad man don't take no chat up. And you mad and mean, big bad machine. Anytime now we speak to you upon the scene, me tell you mad and mean, big bad machine. The fire get we wipe out the whole place clean. Mad and mean, big bad machine. Anytime now gangsters speak to you upon the scene, mad and mean, big bad machine. If them violate, everybody good, you know me, body good. Big
big it up. Look how me back it up, me wind it up, me rock it up. Look how me catch and I sit up. Round about me lift it up like it's a car. I get jack up and make me body I get up.
Dash a fire flames.
Nig like good, good, nig like good, good. My body good, me know me body good. Nig like good, good, nig like good, good. My body good, me know me body good. Big it up, look how me back it up, me wind it up, me rock it up. Look how me catch and I sit up. Round about me lift it up like it's a car. I get jack up and make me body I get up like a balloon a pump up. Lady inna the street, me no want see no bed. Wind up me body, them a call me sick head. Me no boring, me no dead, me a old take a reg. Boom it and a bubble and a roll it like a tread. I saw me go on, cause me don't have the man. So me sit down and just a wine pa me song. Wine pa the floor, get mad and galang. Panny. I saw me go on, cause me don't have the man. So me sit down and just a wine pa me song. Wine pa the floor, get mad and galang. Panny.
Alright then, when it started, the right that we feel. Them no celebrate and man no run from police. It's water, food, no pet people. Cumberland man, them a wave a bit in a vehicle. Yeah, no make we cross the cars, we ain't at the broad day with the talk here. Fucking years for them learn the hard way. Left them spread out in the street like how the dogs stay. Punish town, have a gun load, a beer gun load. No see no pussy way fi make we out afraid. I'm got more than the clothes, them way in a arcade. Shut a no miss when them in a dark shade, nothing na save. Sea view, river and rise, all guns and the ammunition them. Dig up all the one them when it bury from when. Be careful who know what this the juvenile them. Don't file them.
What about roots, culture and reality? What about teaching the youth punctuality? What about truths and rights and equality? Stop put vanity in front of nationality. What about roots, culture and reality? What about teaching the youth morality? What about truths and rights and equality? Stop put vanity in front of nationality. True we righteous, them no like us, yes. Them a fight righteousness. Be Illuminati and nastiness, them a highlight. I no want see that in a eyesight. Right now me serious, this a no joke thing. No, I no dung in and a joke thing. What kind of nastiness that them promoting? My fire melt all who supporting. What about roots, culture and reality? What about teaching the youth punctuality? What about truths and rights and equality? Stop put vanity in front of nationality. What about roots, culture and reality? What about teaching the youth morality? What about truths and rights and equality? Stop put vanity in front of nationality.
Yeah man, you tuned into Dash of Fire podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle scene.
Right now we're in the mix. Big thing called dancehall juggling right here on the Dash of Fire podcast. We started that off with our brethren Boom Steppa with a big tune called Pon the Hustle, produced by DJ Unite. And then we moved on to the Bad Fever rhythm with Gappy Ranks, Assassin, Deli Ranks, and of course Sizzla. And then we moved on to the Boop Bap rhythm with a big tune by Spice, a thing called Needle Eye, big throwback vibes. As well as Elephant Man with All Guns and Ratty Gun right there with a thing called Roots, Culture, and Reality. And do remember, we're gonna keep the vibes going. Dash of Fire podcast. So go ahead, log on, subscribe, tune in, just check the vibes, y'all. So right now we're gonna move on to a big rhythm called the After Party rhythm by Chimney Records with a brother like Taurus Riley.
Dash of Fire, me say.
Boy, Chimney, we focus when I look them away. When I switch, not turn, not stray. When I worry, when we can pray. Boy, from your health and strength, don't you worry. Good family and good friends, yeah, everything is gonna be alright. Don't ask for, not beggar, Lord, it's hurt them. Good family and good friends, God bless them, protect them. Well, I know when negative I go, when bad mind I go, move them up, them can't turn around your so. Hey, me no, me tell them no. Me no time for your waste, what do you? Oh, yes, dealing with progress. No stress, can't get me, them can't curse, jobless. From you have a health and strength, don't you worry. Good family and good friends, yeah, everything is gonna be alright. You have a life, sweet life, Lord, it's a hurt them. Good family and good friends.
it up. The pan a top floor, look and them a look up, them a look up. Look back class, set up, see them when you pop. We and some Colombian niggas a link up. When you look on the roof, the whole gang in a top. Drink and a smoke, and we up in a pop. Flipping it up, flipping it up, flipping it up. Me and me gunman friend, them we living it up. Money full up in a me pocket, no up in a me hand. Rich at 21 billion, you're at 31. So much bread, I make this, make the fish slice me. And that piece of David done yet, and me a Buffy and the one. The pan top a climb, and the top of where I am. But the fuck me read so quick when some other man takes so long. In a New York, me buy a girl phone number for your grand. Now no time for Instagram, ask me about some kilograms. Living it, we living it, we living it up. The pan a top floor, look and them a look up, them a look up. Look back class, set up, see them when you pop. We and some Colombian niggas a link up. When you look on the roof, the whole gang in a drop, gang in a top. Drink and a smoke, and we up in a pop. Flipping it, we flipping it, we flipping it up. Me and me gunman friend.
Yo, ganja me smoke every day. Ganja me smoke every day. So we say, ganja me smoke every day.
Dasha Fire Flames.
Chimney because ganja we smoke, me puff it up till I'm on two. Bad man not take no coke. Life on a joke, so me not put me brain pan dope. Listen me no dope. Ganja me smoke, treasure it more than diamond gold. So me not sell me soul. All a good vibes, cause you know we big bad and bold. Alright, then me go so then. Am I so high? Higher than sky, like sky multiply to the universe. Big on, so nobody try. Dampen me vibe, me a keep things live. I'm gone, so gone. Still me have a feel of what's going on. Love the fat girl, them up in a the line. Me and them a party till a early man. Because ganja we smoke, me puff it up till I'm on two. Bad man not take no cool. Life on a joke, so me not put me brain pan dope. Listen me no do. Ganja me smoke, treasure it more than diamond gold. So me not sell me soul. All a good vibes, cause you know we big bad and bold.
Jordan, bad man no share them grades with no meat eater.
Dasha Fire, pull up.
IS! I are on the street with the IS! Great! Somebody boy love running!
You are in tune to Dasha Fire Podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. See?
Jordan, bad man no share them grades with no meat eater. Can't touch me chalice, bite me steamer. Herb on the board, cut it with the 3-star. That make me fly, it a must visa. The group is a gaba, make it split sweeter. Bush herb make your feet and bun like Easter. Yard man a bun jug, so we don't need straw. We draw, gaba lift man head like Caesar. Okay, nobody come here with your crop pipe. Steamers not like me on a top flight. Face, smell bees was fight. Yeah, red, stop light, you know me frost right. Your gun bush weed make hunger chop tripe. You smoke chalice and drop boof, so stop tripe. When they grab a hot like a dodgy pot light. 4th generation I tell them. Bad man no share them grades with no meat eater. Can't touch me chalice, bite me steamer. Herb on the board, cut it with the 3-star. That make me fly, it a must visa. The group is a gaba, make it split sweeter. Bush herb make your feet and bun like Easter. Yard man a bun jug, so we don't need straw. We draw, gaba lift man head like
Me no spend time for nothing when I belong to me. If I want take your man, girl, you can't stop me. Anybody that look at him, I look me. But him off, he take a president in me property.
This is Dasha Fire Podcast with Dashai, Reggae Vegan Lifestyle.
Spend time for nothing when I belong to me. If I want take your man, girl, you can't stop me. Anybody that look at him, I look me. But him off, he take a president in me property. Cause if you did that do what you fit do, him will not on the road later night, him would come home to you. But if you know we're good for you, stop worry about me and start worry about you. Because him and talk about me. My good, make him a good. Make him not stop call me. I be making a good. Me make him and talk about me. Him say you worry now you can't please him. Make him not talk want me. No my fuck making a good. Make us a all and call up. Whenever you one drop in a bed you follow. Him love it on me. Go on the ground and touch me toe. But me remember said that and that's not my way you know. Right out. Him take a step because in me house ever clean. No one come out when him come in. It's like a living in a dream. You watch it for him when him a cheer because of me. And that make him a talk about me. My good make him a good. Make him not stop call me. I be making you good. Me make him a talk about me. You say you're boring now, you can't please him. Make him not talk want me. No my stop making.
Hey yo, me sing reggae song and represent me nation. Fight to the trials and tribulation. Real to the thing, we no imitation. So we have to stand firm road immigration.
Dash a fire, pull up.
Well, this is how we rock. Boom, play it up. Hey yo, me sing reggae song and represent me nation. Fight to the trials and tribulation. Real to the thing, we no imitation. So we have to stand firm road immigration. Look how we are go through the situation. Babylon one like a little Jason. Police a carry man down a station. In a cell them a try give me sour bacon. Real to the thing so we not shaken. Believe in a God so we burn Satan. Light up the cut you all a meditation. Up above boy they coming like a celebration. So me have to link up the young radigan. Big up Junior gang them man they are the dan. Lieutenant Stitchy and my friend Papa San. Give them the dapper sound. Hey, me grab the microphone, the place I get rough up tonight. Ah boy, give me the microphone, I make the place rough up tonight. Boy, cause we some rude boys, big up foundation. No segregation.
Style up, my boy can't style up. Big up to every general. Say every general, yard man general, raw man general. Every general, say every general, UK general, yard man general. Step up in the place, number one up in the rest. I'm murder when you smell the purple as a blaze. Hustling because it pays. Give me the chips, no me no less. Me walk out the court and left the pillar in the case. Then flash up the lighters and push up the undermine. It's a celebration, so the backers love to buy them. No time theater, so me totally avoid them. Hot gal in the place, then love to wind me right beside them.
Grab the microphone, the place I get rough up tonight. Ah boy, give me the microphone, I make the place rough up tonight. Boy, cause we some rude boys, big up foundation. No segregation, a different generation. Reggae music me a listen from a little bit of teen. So turn the tempo up now with a little bit of speed. A little bit of grabber with a little bit of weed. Know about this already from a little bit of read. Me stepping at the place with a new profile. Second style of G with the old school style. Selector happy pull it up about 10 times. Every youth on the front of the defense side. Me grab the microphone, the place I get rough up tonight. Ah boy, give me the microphone, I make the place rough up tonight. Boy, cause we some rude boys, big up foundation. No segregation, a different generation.
Give thanks for tuning in to the Dash of Fire podcast. Right about now, it's all about some big bad dance hall juggling. And right there, starting off that section with a big rhythm, after party rhythm by Chimney Records with Taurus Riley, Alkaline, Sean Paul, and of course, the big Adonia tune, bigging up all the vegans in the house, as well as Kim Weirdo with a thing called Talk About Me, Cadenza, Style OG, and Busy Signal with a thing called Foundation.
This is Dash of Fire Food for Thought. See it?
That's right. Food for Thought is going to be covering any brand new food, brand new product, a documentary, anything that brings up food, so we can, share some ideas with some people, maybe a recipe. But this episode's Food for Thought is Vegan Nerd Food Alert. That's right, Vegan Nerd Food Alert out there. Trader Joe's has just brought up their own version of a vegan mayonnaise. I usually support the Follow Your Heart. That's definitely my favorite brand as far as vegan mayonnaise, and it's Vegenaise, but I always pronounce it Vegenaise. So definitely any supporters of Trader Joe's, go support that product, because more vegan options the better. So once again, y'all, give thanks for tuning in. We're gonna seal off the show with our brethren Million Styles with a big tune called Never You Worry. I hope you guys enjoyed the show and give thanks for the support. And big shouts out to Vegan Food Share and AFA. And we'll see you guys next episode. Give thanks.
I know it's gonna be okay. I know it's gonna be alright. alright. I know it's gonna be okay. Never you worry, don't you feel no way, 'cause everything is gonna be okay. Father God alone will lead the way, so everything is gonna be okay. You gotta fight to survive and try stay alive. It's hard to find your way. Try do some good in our life, don't you lose your mind. Everything's gonna be okay. In this time you got to stay strong. Keep focus, socket like a station now. Can't bother with them black of pagan. Iniquity with them evil operation, yo. When you in need, just call on the Father. He will show the earth to see you through. Then you will see, yeah, your life will get larger. Charger, never you worry, don't you feel no way, 'cause everything is gonna be okay. Father God alone will lead the way, so everything is gonna be okay. You gotta fight to survive and try stay alive. It's hard to find your way. Try do some good in our life, don't you lose your mind. Everything's gonna be okay. My people, you got to keep your head up. I know that times will get better. I feel up, I feel bless up every neighbor. It's like this whole world is getting better. Please, Father, protect me. No innocent life for the road get take when I saw the things set there. I feel boss if I'm not today, then it must be a next day. Just keep your faith and one day you will make it. You will make it. Never you worry, don't you feel no way, 'cause everything is gonna be okay. Father God alone will lead the way, so everything is gonna be okay. You gotta fight to survive and try stay alive. It's hard to find your way. Try do some good in our life, don't you lose your mind. Everything's gonna be okay. I know it's gonna be okay. I know it's gonna be alright. I know it's gonna be okay.
Dash of Fire podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle scene.
Correctly with the correct amount.